things that you're supposed to do so that you don't die, cause the rate at which things are moving, I'm afraid. Now if you watched I think the video before my last vlog, one video before my last vlog, if I'm right, I'll just link it up here. I talked about how I survived in Sierra Leone, and lots of people were like, oh, would like to hear more about this, would like to know what we should do, you know, to manage our finances and all of those things. So that is why I'm filming this video, and if this is something that you're interested in, then you better just grab a cup of tea like I have done, because this is some valuable chat. Okay, very first thing I want you guys to know is opportunities rarely come in Sierra Leone. Like, they are scarce. Okay, you hardly find an opportunity, whether it's a job opportunity, whether it's a business opportunity, you hardly just find one. So the moment you get the chance, you lay your hands on one, you better just grab it and don't sleep on it. Don't just sleep on it. I hate it when I see people sleep on opportunity. Just do it and grab that opportunity, and you'll just see how things unfold and how you get better at what you are doing, because you never know, you might not have the second chance. Another thing that I already mentioned in that particular vlog that I'm talking about, the vlog where I mentioned that I'll be doing this video, okay, in that vlog I talked about bulk shopping and bulk cooking. So it depends. If you live in an environment where you have like constant or reasonable electricity, then you better start doing bulk cooking. That will save you a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of energy, and the time that you're supposed to, you know, use in doing other things, you can't be using that in the kitchen. Like, so cook on Saturdays and store those. And if you can't do that because you don't have constant electricity, buy your stuff and then just sort them out in a way that they don't perish easily. So it's now time for us to go back to what our parents taught us. Okay, so if you buy raw pepper, let's say fresh pepper, okay, you have to just display that in an open space, in an open dish, so that it gets air and it doesn't go bad easily. So you don't have to go to the market every day to buy 1 cup of pepper, 2 cups of pepper. You already have pepper at home for the week. So that is something that you can do if you can't afford to do bulk cooking because of the light. This is Sierra Leone. Why I'm laying emphasis on bulk shopping, it saves you a lot of money. Another thing that you should do if you want to survive and not die in this Sierra Leone is to negotiate prices. So everybody want, you want to go and take two, why? You want to go to the market, and as soon as that person says this is 5,000, you want to just count 5,000 and pay. Is that how you want to be living your life? You don't need to. This is 2022 and you are living in Sierra Leone, okay? So you need to negotiate prices on a more serious note. Like, when you go to the market, when you go to the shop, when they say this thing is 20,000, like, have the courage to just say, I can pay 10,000, okay? Then the person will be like, no, give me 15,000. I mean, you guys have been watching my market vlogs, which you so love, and I can't wait to do the next market vlog for you guys. And whenever I do that, people come back with comments like, oh, we love how you negotiate. If I don't negotiate, how am I going to survive in this Sierra Leone? I just have to, okay? In fact, I need to negotiate prices. See how you can beat things down a little bit, not to the point where that seller is not going to be able to make anything out of it, but just that reasonable negotiation wherein you make something at the end of the day. You don't just spend too much, but then the person that is selling is not drained completely. That is something that is very important, because she's also going to be feeding her family. Remember that. Another thing that you need to do if you want to survive in Sierra Leone is don't go breaking a bank to fit in. Okay, don't go breaking a bank to fit in. Like, I emphasize on this because I know how important it is. I know how people are trying to live lifestyles that they can't afford to pay for. I know how people have been moving around, deceiving themselves, wearing suits that they cannot afford to pay for, driving cars that they cannot afford to pay for. They want to show that they are chilling with the big boys.
You want to bamba? You want to chill with the big boys?
Meanwhile, you don't have it. You don't have it. You don't have it. Don't go and die. You don't need that stress. You don't need that stress. Like, what the hell? I see lots of people in this city paying house rents that are so expensive just because you want to live like the big boys. You want to have the house that when everybody walks in, they're like, wow, wow. If you can afford it, go for it. But as long as it gives you sleepless nights, it is not for you. It is not for you. If you're a couple, discuss your finances. Discuss how you manage finances. For the ladies, please, if you're working or if you're doing a business, please be sure to do the little things that you can afford to do. Don't let your husband die young because he has to pay for every single thing, like the air you breathe, the salt you eat, the sugar you eat. He has to pay for all of those things. One thing I do to survive in this economy that my husband and I do is we talk about finances, we support each other. Okay, so for instance, if let's say tomorrow is Saturday and I have money on me, I just go to the market today being Friday, shop everything that I need for food, the little things that really matter in your house, all of those things. As long as I have cash at hand, I don't keep it and be like, okay, let my husband buy. No, sister, no. I go to the market, I buy everything that my money can possibly buy, bring that home, prepare something really sumptuous and feed someone's son, because someone's son is also going to be taking care of bigger bills. Can I hear you say an amen? When you support your husband with the little things, that man is going to be able to save for bigger things. Okay, how is it called in the finance world? Capital expenses, capital expenditure. I know you understand what I'm saying, but if you don't get it, let's just forget about it. So if you are footing this bill, he is footing that bill, then the house moves really well, and people will think, okay, they have it all. But it's not because you have it all, but it's because you have it all. Next thing that you need to do if you want to survive in Sierra Leone and not die at all is have a side hustle. I just came back from work and I'm filming this video like right now. I'm filming this video just after work. Why shouldn't you? Like, why do you think because you go to work at 9 in the morning and come back at 5 you should just sleep when you come home? Like, who are you? Start a hustle. Okay, you should not depend on one stream of income. Like, we've passed that stage. Now people are doing different things. As long as you can be able to balance, okay, have a balance between all of the things that you do, then it's fine. Of course, you don't want to go to work and start sleeping just because you didn't have like good sleep last night. No, they don't care. You need to go there and perform equally. So you need to have the strength to do them. If you don't have the energy to have side hustles, please go down on your knees and ask God for that energy, because sis, you need it. You definitely need it. And that takes us to the next point: save before you use your money. Like, save before you start spending. Just save before you start spending. If you know you are not disciplined enough to have a bank account or save, then you can think about the local means, which is the osusu. It's working for lots of people, and if you're not disciplined enough to save, like to save religiously at the end of the month and all of those things, then osusu is the best for you, because that way, like, it monitors your income. So as soon as the month ends, everybody is like, okay, bring your money. Someone is actually there to monitor you and see that you pay, okay? And at the end of the day, they gather all that money and give it to one person. So to me, I don't really like, that is not an option for me. I just prefer banking or investing. Okay, those are the two things that I can really say for sure I can do, but I can't do osusu because I don't want someone to wake up tomorrow morning after I don't eat for and then come. Actually wanted to pay, but I just paid my house rent and my landlord was at my doorstep. Like, I don't want stories. Stories that touch. I don't want stories. So I go to the bank, save my money. If I don't want to save, I invest. Those two for me, anytime, any day. A very, very important thing that you should be doing if you want to survive in Sierra Leone is forget about Brai Bobode. The government is going to provide jobs for us. Government's not giving you. Just forget about all of those. Forget about it. Like, just scrape it off. I'm not going to say wipe it. Scrape it off your head. Like, scrape it off. You need to, because you cannot sit down and wait for the government. The government does not have jobs. How is it going to provide jobs for you? I'm sorry. The moment you know that you are alone and start doing things by yourself, the better for you, because nobody is going to do it for you. Not even that family member that you are depending on, basically. So if your family member cannot do it for you, who is that minister? Who is that president? Like, do you think they are going to be able to provide jobs for 7 million people? I feel so bad when I see young people begging on the streets. Like, what are you doing? I mean, when you look at them, they are okay. You are not blind, you are not deaf, nothing is wrong with you physically. As far as my eyes can see, you're okay, but then you are standing there begging. Like, you have them, the young boys, they'll just come around here and be like, I can't play football now, so sister, but thanks for the let me now. Like, what did you just say? me give you money and I left for go get that granny. It's not going to happen. Take your future into your hands and start doing something. If na plazas you dey sell, if na tire you dey pump, whatever it is, no matter how small, there is dignity in it because you get to earn what you eat. And then how you do it is going to be the reason why someone will pick you up from there and give you something big. But you cannot just sit. Like, I hate it when I see people doing nothing, and even if I feel like giving money, I cannot give you my hard-earned sweat when you are sitting there with folded hands doing nothing. Like, it's hot. Do you know how I have suffered for my money? If I see that you are really trying but it's not just happening, then I can squeeze out of my little and say, okay, take this. So that is why when people run errands for me, I feel compelled to even double up the amount, okay? Because I think they have done so well. But then if you're just standing there and begging, like, you've not done anything. Then me, I'm just from the office working my ass off, and then you are there standing and asking me for money. Like, if you say me get swear, for week 6:30 morning, go, okay? You think I get swear? I don't get swear. Now battle to earn your living. So if you want to live, if you want to survive, then try to do something, no matter how small. Start from there, and then you're going to definitely get someone that is going to boost you up, someone that is going to look at your struggle and be like, okay, this person is really trying. Similar to that is, don't play with your business. Like, lots of Sierra Leoneans, the way they play with their businesses, I'm just like, oh really? This is something that you get your survival from, and you're so relaxed about it. When I call you and be like, I want to order this thing, and you are like there sitting pretty, taking 5 hours to do delivery. Are you really serious? My very last tip is, if you're driving, make sure to look out for yourself and for the other person. Okay, so like, most of the drivers are not intelligent as you think. So don't think because you are doing the right thing, they should also be doing the right thing. A good number of the drivers don't really care. You're not watchful. You will spend money every week fixing your car, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why not just balance? Emma say balance. So for me, as soon as I realized that the next person is not mentally okay, I try to just stay in my lane, okay? Stay in my lane, try to control myself and let that person pass by, or I try to pass by and just forget about it. You can't just stand there and be like, okay, come bang me, I can't bang me. At the end of the day, banging about nothing. Somebody over there, they tell you, say, if you jam me, and they put fire there, they lighter. What can you do? Losses, okay? So each time you're driving, be sure to be extremely watchful, not only for yourself, but for the next person, because we have mad people driving on the streets of Sierra Leone, and you don't want to like empty your bank account fixing your car every week because of one scratch, one bang after the other, one scratch after the other. So just watch out. These are the things that I thought about when planning this video, but definitely a whole lot more to talk about when it comes to finances. And if you guys want to drop those in the comment section so that we learn, it will be really helpful, okay, to put sense in their heads, okay? Put sense in their heads, okay? And that is how we want to wrap up this video for today. I'll catch you guys in my next one. I love and appreciate you. Make sure you share. Somebody definitely needs to see this. Somebody has to learn and all of those things. If you've not subscribed, make sure you do so now. Like, leave a comment, engage with this video. I want to know what you guys think, and I'll definitely see you in my next one. Bye. Mwah.